It's high school football, high school playoff volleyball on the Rangers Network. Tonight, Smithson Valley begins its postseason journey against the Hayes Hawks in Class 5A's by district round. Happy Halloween to you on this Monday night for the campus of Canyon Lake High School. I'm Brant Freeman. Smithson Valley enters the playoffs 35-7 and winners of 9 straight. Co-champions of District 26 5A, the Rangers are playing for their first playoff win in 6 years. Their opponent, the Hayes Hawks, from District 25 5A. Hayes has solid 4th place finish in a tough district and very strong defensively. A number of key players to watch tonight for both teams, and for Smithson Valley, one we're keeping our eye on is Emily Wirtz, the senior outside hitter, team leader in kills at 3 kills a set, hitting just under 300 for the season at a 294 clip. Second to the team in digs per set as well. She's hit double figures in that category 20 times this year. Let's summarize the season to this point for the Rangers as they're introduced here to the crowd at Canyon Lake High School from Hawk Gym. The Rangers dropped their first 2 matches of the season. They were 5-5 through their first 10 matches of the year, but since then, Smithson Valley has gone 20-2, the only 2 losses coming to Bernie Champion and Canyon. And again, the Rangers enter the postseason having won 9 straight, including wins over both Bernie Champion and Canyon, exacting revenge against the Chargers and Cougarettes. And during this winning streak, Smithson Valley has dropped just 2 sets along the way, picking up 7 sweeps. Now the 2 teams meeting for the pregame high five line. Let's take a look at the season so far for the Hawks. Their record was at an even 8-8 through the first 16 matches of the year, but then Hayes went on to win 17 of his next 27, although the Hawks did lose their final 2 regular season matches of the year, albeit competitive 4-set defeats against Liberty Hill and Cedar Park. And again, this is a very good defensive team. Hayes, more than 250 blocks as a team this year, led by Lucia Lange, who has 150 of her own. And they're also averaging close to 13 digs per set, so the backline defense for the Hawks also very strong. However, they do tend to struggle at times offensively, just over 10 kills per set, hitting at a 226 team average. The Rangers in their traditional navy blue jerseys with their libero Britton Fedek in the white libero jersey, and the Hawks in the more royal blue jersey tops here today, and their libero in red is Bella Briseno, team leader in digs per set. All-time series, Smithson Valley, Hayes meeting for the 9th time ever. Again, we talked about Emily Wirtz, double-figure kills 16 times this year, a season-high 17 against San Antonio Harlan, and for her careers over 500 kills, 6 digs shy, and 500 digs in her career as well. And this playoff match is underway here from Hawk Gym. And the first point goes to Smithson Valley, Megan Dissou. Trying to go behind her back to get one over the net, goes into the netting. That's Smithson Valley on top, 1-0. Service coming from Haley Barsky, senior for Smithson Valley, who recently surpassed 800 career assists. And Smithson Valley called for a double hit. Hayes scores for the first time. On service here for the Hawks, Liv Saldana, senior defensive specialist, one of the Hawks' better servers, 49 aces on the season. It's a tough ball at the net for the Rangers to make a play on. Hayes on top 2-1, their first lead of the night. And service again coming from Saldana. Second-year varsity player. Right-handed serve. And that lands out. Service there against Hayes. And we're tied 2-2. Mentioned that these two meeting for just the 9th time over the last 13 years. First time playing one another since 2015. The last time Hayes beat Smithson Valley, August 22nd of 2013. And here is Lucia Lange, teammates call her Lou. Junior middle blocker, excellent player, committed to play at Utah Tech, a Division I program in the WAC. Good sliding save there made by Neela Castillo for Hayes. Good eyes here by the Ranger Libero Fedek. And we're tied 3-3. Smithson Valley in service. This is Lily Johnson, senior middle blocker. Smithson Valley's top shot blocker on the year, 68 total blocks this season. Little back set here. And a good save made by Fedek. Seen some good rallies between these two early on. Fedek can't make that play. Kill goes to Megan Dissou. Third of the team in kills this season, just under 2%. And one half of the twin sisters here, Megan and Maddie Dissou. Here Megan serving a 4-year varsity player. Good, strong serve right to Fedek. 4-3, Hawks on top. There is the other Dissou sister, but the shot dug out by Fedek. Swing from the right side for the Rangers coming from Wirtz. Hayes able to return. Wirtz again, and that time Smithson Valley able to score. Now you may have or may not have seen, don't know if you're able to get it there in the picture, but the ball hit the rafters here. That's playable if you hit it on your own side. Now to serve for the Rangers, Marlo Berry. Sophomore setter, second of the team in assists. Both teams running 6-2 offenses with 2 setters. Whistle, double hit against Hayes. Point Smithson Valley. Little jump set there, play at the middle, sniffed out by the Rangers. Swing for the right side, that time Maddie Dissou ties us at 5. Dissou now serving for the Hawks, averaging about 3 kills per set, top offensive player for Hayes. Also leads his team in service aces with 70. On service here, jump serve is over. Line drives that to Fedek. Long setup, Wirtz on the swing, dug out by the libero Briseño. Play from the middle. Dissou, good play there for the Hawks. Free ball for Smithson Valley. Flying in, and what a shot landing in there for Emily Wirtz. Seeing if the Rangers makes the play. Back and forth we go here in the opening set. A 6-5 Ranger lead. And again serving for Smithson Valley, their excellent libero, Britton Fedek. The junior has posted 20 or more digs 14 times this year. Season high 38 in that big win over Canyon 2 weeks ago. Wirtz. Very active early on for Smithson Valley. That ball hit the tape, came back on the Hayes side. Point Smithson Valley, and the Rangers have built a 2-point lead. Fedek is averaging more than 6 digs per set. An astronomical number. The Rangers as a team more than 20%. They are very good defensively in the back row. Shot from the middle. Fedek got a piece of it. Wirtz. Now a back set, ball tapped over, got blocked, and the shot from Crystal Creek. And Smithson Valley makes a play at the middle. Olivia Fuentes for the Rangers. Timeout taken by Hayes, with Smithson Valley on top 8-5. Let's talk more about this Ranger team and their head coach, Melissa Miller. Second season at Smithson Valley, already an impressive record, 70-12. took the helm after Courtney Patton left to become the head coach at Piper High School, also within the Comal ISD. Previously, Coach Miller was at San Antonio Clark. Won more than 170 matches in just 5 seasons with the Cougars, and a winning percentage there of .891, won nearly 90% of the matches played. Took Clark to the region finals in back-to-back years, 2018 and 2019, winning well over 40 matches each season. I'm sure for Coach Miller, tough to leave Clark, where she played, winning a state championship with the Cougars back in 2003. Next stoppage, we'll talk more about Marcy Larquinte, the head coach for Hayes in her first season, who just called the timeout. Rangers on a 4-0 scoring run, on top 8-5. Georgia Lincoln with a set shot dug out by Lindsay Zenner. Another Ranger point, on top 9-5. Smithson Valley delivering some missiles right now. 4-point Ranger lead, their largest. Team trying to pick up its 10th consecutive win, coming out of a tough 26-5A district. Co-champions along with Canyon. Servers to Briseño, the libero. Shot for the right side, blocked. Good play though made by Alexia Garcia Capizano for Hayes to keep it alive, and that play helps end Smithson Valley's scoring run. Rangers unable to return over the net. Olivia Fuentes couldn't get a lot on it. Servers back to Hayes and to Briseño. Junior, who has played in more than 300 sets at Hayes. Shot from the middle, way too much on that one, but there was a touch from Hayes. Well, Smithson Valley gets the point. Back on top by 4. Back to serve, Emily Wirtz. Standing serve is over. Line drive to the back row, received by Saldana. Upset. Shot goes into the net off the hand of Lily Johnson. Point Hawks. Rotations here for Hayes. And we see Neela Castillo rotate into serve. Back of the front row for the Hawks, Megan Dissou. Here's Castillo, one of the setters in the 6-2 offense for the Hawks. Team is 25-20 on the year. Finishing 9-6 at a tough 25-5A district. Quite the turnaround for Hayes this season. A year ago, record of 14-31, 11 win improvement this year. And from 17 matches under 500 to 5 matches over 500. 3 points in a row scored by Hayes. Timeout taken, Smithson Valley. Each team has used a timeout here in the first set. Each has 1 remaining. We mentioned Marcy Larquinte, head coach for the Hayes Hawks, came to Hayes after serving as the head coach at Austin Westlake for 4 seasons. Prior to that, Larquinte was at Flower Mound for 12 years. So between now 17 seasons as a head coach, she's up to 395 career victories. A 3-time district champion and a 2-time district coach of the year. And like Melissa Miller, a former player in her own right, Marcy Larquinte played at Texas Women's University at the collegiate level, a 4-year starter for TWU and a first-team all-conference player. First year at the helm here at Hayes. And this team back in the postseason after missing the playoffs each of the past 2 years. And that was uncharted waters for this program. Prior to that 2-year drought, they had been to the playoffs 19 times the previous 20 seasons. Back at it here in 2022. And we are tied 10-10. Liv Saldana on the play there for Hayes. Is typically a DS, a defensive specialist for the Hawks. Rare that they get kills. One there ties us at 10. Fuentes, a shot dug out by Briseño. And what a swing there by Megan Dissou. third of the team in kills per set. Hawks have scored 5 in a row. On top now, 11-10. And service again from Neela Castillo. Good strong serve received by Fedek. Shot from the middle, and that'll end the Hayes scoring run. Lily Johnson. Only Emily Wirtz has more kills than Johnson on the year. Also has the highest hitting percentage on the team, hitting better than 400. Tied at 11. Service coming from Barsky. And the senior gets it over. Little bump set here. Tough ball. Play at the net though, made by Johnson. Tough pass into the set. And that 50-50 ball won by Smithson Valley. Barsky back to serve. 43 aces on the year, make it 44. Three-point scoring run, Smithson Valley. Left-handed serve. Bump set. Dessous. Good play by Fedek. Fuentes, Scott blocks, kept alive by Wirtz. Diving play made by Barsky, but the point goes to Hayes. Both teams, great effort on the last rally. 1 point Ranger lead, 13-12. Rotations here again for Hayes, and now the two Dessous sisters along with Sia Lange on the front row. Serve coming from Saldana. Fuentes, a shot. Dessous. Point, Hawks were tied at 13. Very competitive first set here. Each team has pieced together some long runs. Largest lead has been 4. All right, now tied at 13. Fuentes, or rather Fedek. Good play. Likewise there for Saldana. Dessous trying to find it inside the line. Sneaks it in. Sent that one to no man's land. No Rangers there to make a play. 14-13, Hawks on top. Good swing from the middle. And that was Lily Johnson again for the Rangers' third-year varsity player. That's had some big matches this year to include 21 kills. A season high in the win over Canyon back on October the 18th. Dessous off the back set. Great timing effort there again by Wirtz for the Rangers. Dessous taps it over. Swing from the right side, lands in. Morgan Spradling. Again, Emily Wirtz, tremendous effort for Smithson Valley. Does a lot of work for the Rangers near the net, all those kills, but also very solid defensively in the back row. 15-14, Dessous. There's Wirtz keeping it alive again. Shot from Lange. Again, special player for the Hawks. 150 blocks on the year for Lou Lange. Next closest player in the team has 80. Also owns the highest hitting percentage on the team as well at 420. Serve though here goes into the nets. And that gives the Rangers a 1 point lead, 16-15. Service Lily Johnson. Big strong first set so far. Dessous had a dugout by Fedek. Dessou tries down the line, left side, able to score. That one lands in front of Lily Johnson. Mentioned Megan Dessou serving here for Hayes. But on varsity, she was a freshman, has played in more than 270 sets. Tied at 16, back set, and a good play made to the far side of the floor. Morgan Spradling. Smithson Valley back on top, rotations both teams. And rotating into serve for the Rangers is Marlo Berry. Again, Smithson Valley plays a 6-2 offense. The two setters are Barsky and Berry. And here is her serve. It was deep. And Dessou, but somebody's in the net, and it is Hayes. They get it against Maddie Dessou. Call for being in the net. Typically, the first team to 20 is the one that has the advantage. Rangers 2 points away from that. Good eyes by the Rangers, laying off that shot from Crystal Creek. 19-16, Smithson Valley. Good showing here from the Ranger crowd. Canyon Lake High School campus, not too far away from Smithson Valley. Good block up front, Megan Zamora. Timeout taken by Hayes, with the Rangers on top 20-16. Talking more about this Ranger program, 35 wins this season. Marks their 6th 30th win campaign over the past 15 years. And they have now reached the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons. The Rangers have missed the playoffs just once over the last 17 years. But tonight, looking to escape the first round for the first time since 2016. A year ago, the Rangers lost a heartbreaker in 5 sets to Madison. So the Hawks have used 2 timeouts. They have none left. Rangers have 1 timeout remaining. Here in the first set, Smithson Valley on a 4-point scoring run, on top by 4, 20-16. And Berry will serve again. Send it deep to Saldana. Here's a shot from the middle. Rangers twice thwarting scoring chances there for Hayes, and Smithson Valley takes the point. Michaela White, sophomore in the middle for the Hawks. A couple of chances at points there, but Smithson Valley again defensively on top of it. And they have built a 5-point lead on top, 21-16. Ranger team playing for its 10th consecutive win as Berry serves again to Saldana. Here's a bump set from Lincoln, and the shot that travels across the tape but lands out of bounds. Crystal Creek on the attacking air. 6 in a row scored by Smithson Valley. On top 22-16. Good serve to Saldana. Lincoln, the set for Dessou, shot down the line. Out of bounds, 23-16. And Smithson Valley pulling away. 2 points away from a 1-0 lead. Rotations here for Hayes. Neela Castillo and Maddie Dessou are back in. Berry. All the serves on this run, but the service error ends the run. Big mountain for the Hawks to climb though, trailing by 6. And the Rangers 2 points away from that oh-so-important 1-0 lead. Here's Maddie Dessou, right-handed serve. Shot from the middle, a pancake play made there by Hayes. Ball kept alive, but the Rangers take the point. Boy, again, the effort for both teams remarkable tonight. Their season's on the line. First round of the playoffs, each trying to survive and advance. Set point Rangers. Here's Britton Fennick. Bump set to the back row. Saldana's swing dug out by Fennick. Wirtz. Too strong. Hayes stays alive. Extends this first set to at least one more serve. Ella Briseño, the libero on service, goes cross court. Back row attack once, and the Rangers take the first set, 25-18. Impressive start for Smithson Valley. We've got set 2 coming up. You're watching high school playoff volleyball on the Rangers Network.
At this time, I'd like to introduce our new superintendent, Dr. John Chapman, to come up and share a few words with us.
Well, good morning. This is a great opportunity. This marks a special occasion and a huge milestone for CISD. You know, we're a fast-growing district, as Mr. York had stated. You know, one of the pieces that we're seeing a lot of right now is the growth in our district. As you can tell, one of our biggest growth areas right now is 281. And so the corridor and the growth that is expecting here, this is much needed in our district today. We are the second fastest growing county in the nation. The second fastest growing county in the nation. And we are, when we look at our housing closings, we are number 2 in San Antonio as we speak. We looked at our demographer and we were looking at some of the growth and what's going to be expecting over the course of the next few years. And in 5 years, Kamal ISD is expecting to have 35,000 students. 35,000 students in the next 5 years. So this is a great opportunity for us to celebrate this building and how we're going to continue to grow and improve each and every day. As we move forward, we need to continue to think about how we can support the community that we're in now and in our foreseeable future with the future bonds that are going to be coming forth. And I just want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for the support that you've provided and look forward to groundbreaking ribbon cutting in August of 2024. Thank you.
Back up and Hawk Gym on the campus of Canyon Lake High School. Happy Halloween to everybody out there watching. Ranger students have made their way here to Hawk Gym and in costume on this festive evening. And a reason to celebrate. Smithson Valley on top, 1-0. Took the opening set 25-18. Rangers ended the first set on a 9-2 run. Very back and forth. Once it was tied at 16, Smithson Valley took over. Some big plays from Lily Johnson, Emily Wirtz, and Britton Fennick for Smithson Valley. Good job of setting as well by Marlo Berry and Haley Barsky. Meanwhile, the Hawks thought about the old team name there for a second. Got some good plays from Lucia Lange, the Disu sisters, and the libero Bella Briseño. Second set underway. Two teams have switched sides. Again, the Rangers in the navy blue, the Hawks in the royal blue. First point, set 2, goes to number 2, Olivia Fuentes from Smithson Valley, first-year varsity player. Has made a very good impression this year for Coach Melissa Miller. 4th in the team in kills per set. Team leader in aces, 54 on the year. Disu. Play at the net. Made by Lange. Shot from the left arm swing there of Spradling. Rally continues. Spradling tries again. Got denied. And the rally continues. This time a swing from the middle from Lily Johnson. And her big playoff night continues. This is Johnson's 3rd season with the program and looking to get out of the first round for the first time as a Ranger. She has played well. 2-0 Smithson Valley lead. Fuentes' serve down the line and out of bounds. 2-1. First point of set 2 for the Hawks. Now Saldana. Serves that one to Wirtz. Jump set there, 50-50 ball. Smithson Valley thought there was an additional touch. Thought the same player hit it twice in a row. And the down official now talking with the up official about it. Of course, in the high school game, there are no replay challenges. But the officials can discuss things about what they saw live, and they can change their call. It appears the call will stand. And the down official is explaining things to Coach Miller right now. I think what they're saying is that the first touch was a block attempt, which doesn't count as one of your 3 hits. And that player is allowed to touch it a second time. So, we play on, tied at 2. Saldana serves again. Johnson's shot blocked by Hayes. Left-handed shot there. Spradling scores again. Has really improved her game from last season. Morgan Spradling has increased her hitting percentage by more than 100 points from last season. The southpaw puts the Rangers on top 3-2. And here's Johnson to serve. This is a whistle for another double hit against the Hawks. They've been called for several tonight. I believe that's the 3rd time they've been called for that. Student sections with the oh-so-popular "You Can't Do That" chant. Good diving play made there by Castillo for Hayes. Spradling scores for the Rangers to put them on top 5-2. Getting back to the last set, it is a 14-4 Ranger run right now. That run extends as Smithson Valley takes a 4-point lead. Timeout taken by Marcy Larquente for Hayes. So Smithson Valley on top 6-2, and again coming out of a very tough 26 5A district. We're looking at the district. Smithson Valley canned in 2 of the top programs in this region, both finishing 13-1 in the district, with each team suffering its only loss to the other. Now, the 2 could have played a district championship tie-breaking game, both electing not to, trying to keep some gas in the tank for their respective playoff runs. And so the 2 going down as co-champions in the district this year. And the Cougarettes are in this bracket. But the earliest these 2 could meet would be the region final. It's possible Smithson Valley can meet up with Bernie Champion later. And we'll take a look at that playoff bracket coming up in just a bit. Out of the timeout, 4-point Ranger lead on top 6-2. Disu taps it over. Kept alive though by the diving Barsky. And there's Wertz's shot blocked by Lou Lange. Again, an impressive shot blocker for the Hawks. Lange once had 11 blocks in a single match in a 5-set win over Leander earlier this month. And now she serves. Good serve, dug out by Fennick. Wertz swing, dug out by Lange. This is going to be a net infraction. And it's called against Hayes. Service for the Rangers. Marlo Berry, 38 aces on the year. Smithson Valley had that long run in the first set with Berry on service. Meanwhile, more good hustle plays from Hayes, and it pays off. The Hawks going into the bench to keep that ball alive, and then ultimately Disu has the kill. And the Hawks a 3-point lead on top, 7-4. Here's Megan Disu on service. With that to Fennick. Here's Wertz. Smithson Valley. Back to serve Britton Fennick. Only a junior yet coming into the playoffs. 18 digs shy of 1,000 digs already in her career. Hayes the point, they'll get service back. They close the gap to within 2, 8-6. Rank 5, beg your pardon. 3-point Ranger lead. Maddie Disu off the net. Read well by Zenner. Fuentes the shot. Point Hawks. And now it's 8-6. Hayes trying to respond. Smithson Valley won the opening set by 7, 25-18. Maddie Disu served it deep to Zenner. Fuentes, a standing shot. Swing coming right side, point Hawks. Hayes on a run. And the lead is down to 1. And with that, Melissa Miller makes a change. She'll bring MC Ford up to the front row. Disu. Another good block from this front line of the Hawks. Good dig there. Top 50-50 ball kept alive by Bersenio. Point Hawks. Liv Saldana makes a play, and we are tied at 8. Timeout, Smithson Valley. Tied 8-8. Talked about that playoff bracket. And Smithson Valley and Hayes again here in the bi-district round. The winner of this match will get the winner between MacArthur and Medina Valley. Those two play tomorrow night. Some of the other 26-5A teams in the playoffs. Bernie Champion, and again, the Rangers could meet them in the region quarterfinals. Canyon and Kerrville-Tybee. But do note Leander Rouse, a team to watch for, a state threat within this bracket. Going to be tough to get through them for anybody that survives this match or on any side of the Leander Rouse bracket. Each team has used a timeout. Each team has one left. In the first set, Hayes used both of theirs. Smithson Valley used one. And this has certainly been a game of runs. The Hawks on a run right now. We are tied at 8. Disu, jump serve. To center. Out of the timeout, Works makes a play. Typically, coaches want to see their teams respond immediately out of a timeout, break the other team's momentum, and establish some of your own. That will end the Hawks scoring run, as we see Alexia Garcia Campuzano check in for the Hawks. Johnson. Lily Johnson, a missile from the middle, bringing the smoke. 2-point scoring run, Smithson Valley on top, 10-8. And here is the talented Emily Works to serve. Standing serve to the libero, Bersenio. There's a point for the Hawks from the middle from Michaela White. You look at this Hawks roster, several juniors, sophomores. In the case of White, only a sophomore. Promising future with his Hawks program. Here's Works in the back row on the attack. Bersenio with a bump set. That shot dug out by Fedek. And Works couldn't get it over. 10-10. Bersenio more than 90 aces in her career. Also more than 1,100 digs. She has earned that red libero jersey. A miss hit there from Crystal Creek for Hayes. And that will seesaw the Rangers back in front on top 11-10. Service here from Haley Barsky. Left-handed serve. Shot from the middle from Lange. Sprattling, had that tip by Lange. Tough ball here, and Hayes can't get it back over. Off the hands there of Georgia Lincoln. 2-point Ranger advantage. Barsky, the 5-3 setter. Lincoln sets up Lange beautifully there in the middle. Lou Lange so good defensively, can also be a force on offense. Double-figure kills 6 times this year, had 19 against Liberty Hill 2 weeks ago. Mila Castillo to the libero Fedek. There's a bump set from Barsky and a swing from Fuentes. Too strong towards that back right corner. Tied at 12. Castillo, the serve for Hayes, plays basketball for the Rebels. The Disu sisters do as well. Hayes able to return. Jumps set there for Johnson. The Hawks keep making plays. Finally a whistle, somebody's in the net, and they'll call it against the Hawks. Apologies for any references to Hayes' former team name. They were that forever. They are the Hayes Hawks. Lange got a piece. Disu off the hands of Barsky. A ball that may have landed out beyond the line. A lot of short 2-point runs here, each team. Very tight here in set 2. Saldana, serve into the net. Smithson Valley back in front, 14-13. Lily Johnson. Really good serve there. Hawks to return. Shot dug out by Johnson. Here's a back set. Here's Sprattling. Good diving play made by Bersenio. And we play on. Jump set there for Wirtz. And Bersenio, good effort. But Smithson Valley takes a point on top by 2. 15-13. Good diving play made by Bersenio, and there's Lange. Talk about the sophomore and junior class for the Hawks. Lange only a junior. I got a special player for Hayes. D1 volleyball in her future. And now the Hawks bring in Landry Fuentes. First time seeing her tonight. Has only appeared in 46 sets all year. On the serve here. That not the best setup. Tough play there by Barsky. And we are tied at 15. This game very much one of errors, and whoever commits the fewest amount typically wins. Better set there by Barsky. Good swing, but dug out by Fuentes. Disu shot block kept alive by Castillo. Replay on. Barsky sets for once and delivers the heat. Emily works. Another impressive swing from the left side. Smithson Valley on top of the Hawks, 16-15. Rangers a change at center. Marlo Berry back in. See Macy Mathis check into the Rangers front row. Oh, Fedek, good effort there. On the dig, just tapped over by Wirtz. Disu the swing. Hit to Zenner. Bump set. Tapped over by Mathis, sliding in Bersenio. Shot from Disu, dug out by Zenner. This shot from Disu lands in. Megan Disu ties us at 16. Megan Disu to serve. This was the point of the match. In the first set, Smithson Valley took over, but Hayes here takes a 1-point lead. On top, 17-16. Timeout, Smithson Valley. Let's talk more about this Hayes program. Again, big-time turnaround under head coach Marcy Larraquente. From 14 wins a year ago to 25 this year. Tonight, like the Rangers looking to end a long playoff winning drought. Last time Hayes won in the first round, 2013. You look at the history of this program though, and it's rich. In fact, you go back to 55 years ago, the year 1967, and Hayes won a state championship. Record this year, 25-20, going 9-6 in District 25 5A. Some good sophomore talent for the Hawks. Michaela Whites, Neela Castillo, Georgia Lincoln. Talked about some of the standout juniors, namely Lucia Lange. Bella Bersenio, the libero, also a junior for the Hawks, who lead 17-16, and the Rangers have used their 2 timeouts. Wirtz, Disu on the dig, Bersenio with a bump set. And the other Disu sister with a swing that's too strong. Tied at 17, each team rotations here. Rangers now serving for the lead. Rangers as a team close to 300 aces on the year. No ace coming here. Disu taps it over. Fedek got a whistle here. And one of the Rangers, I think, was on the line. That's the call. Point and the lead goes back to the Hawks. Maddie Disu. Hit it to Zenner. There's a bump set by Berry. Fuentes a shot. Zenner. Barlow. Wirtz. Berry, beg your pardon. Marlo Berry wanted to combine first letter of the last name. But Marlo Berry on the play, tied at 18, and Wirtz will serve. Again, each team trying to get to that critical 20-point plateau. And Smithson Valley is 1 point closer, on top 19-18. Could see Hayes call for a timeout here if the Rangers score this next point. Wirtz with the serve. Serve it to Saldana. Now Saldana delivers a free ball. Shot for the middle, Johnson tapped over. Johnson tries again and scores. And as expected, Hayes calling for time with the Rangers the first to 20. 22-18, Smithson Valley on top. Talked up some of the juniors and sophomores for Hayes. What about for Smithson Valley? Certainly the seniors really stand out. Players like Lily Johnson and Emily Wirtz, Morgan Spradling, Lindsay Zenner, and MC Ford. But you look at some of the juniors for the Rangers. Britton Fettig, a junior. Olivia Fuentes, a junior, along with Macy Mathis. So some key players back again for the Rangers next year. And Marlo Berry, one of the setters in the 6-2 offense, only a sophomore. And so the future will remain bright for the Rangers, who lead by 2, 20-18. Wirtz out of the timeout on service. Serve that to Garcia Capuzano. And there's one of the sophomores in this match making a play, Michaela White. And so, Hawks able to respond out of the timeout. White rotates out. And back to serve Brasino. Good swing, Johnson from the middle. Beautiful set made by Marlo Berry. Rangers again exchange setters. Berry rotates out. Barsky back in, and she will serve. Smithson Valley 4 points away from a commanding 2-0 lead. Left-hander serves that to Garcia Capuzano. An impressive left side shot there from Liv Saldana. Anybody's game now. Both teams in the 20s. Neela Castillo will serve for Hayes. Johnson taps it over. Saldana, good swing. Fettig, good dig. Johnson, diving play made there by Castillo. Well, the Rangers will take the point. On top, 22-20. And each team has used its 2 timeouts. Fuentes off the tape, and she'll get an ace. Serves again, quick to the serve. Castillo setting it up. Dessous! Point. Hawks holding to within 2, 23-21. An important serve coming up here for Liv Saldana, who has played so well tonight for the Hawks. Senior serving to draw Hayes to within 1. Jump serve is over. Here's a shot from Johnson, got blocked by Lange. We had a whistle here, a double hit called against Smithson Valley, and Hayes is within 1. And so now Saldana serving for the tie. 23-22, Smithson Valley. That's a tough pass, recovered well, but the Rangers call for being over the line. Such a great recovery there by Haley Barsky on the tough pass from Wirtz. The Smithson Valley caught for stepping over. We're tied at 23. Saldana for the lead. Mathis. Whistle here and a double hit called against Hayes. So the last 3 points in this set all coming on ball handling errors or court errors. Set point, Smithson Valley. Lily Johnson. Saldana, Castillo, Disu. Spradling. Battled well by Burseño. That shot sails over the back line, and the Rangers take a commanding 2-0 lead. Smithson Valley one set away from their first trip in the second round since 2016. We've got set 3 coming up. You're watching high school playoff volleyball on the Rangers Network.
Thanks to your generosity, Marines have delivered Christmas to children in need since 1947.
One of the fans in attendance here, Smithson Valley football's very own Gavin Woods, second team All-State a year ago, had a big interception against Hayes in the Rangers 42-13 win over the Hawks this past Friday at Bob Sheldon Stadium. He and the Rangers close out the regular season this Friday against Seguin. 7 o'clock kickoff from Ranger Stadium, and a game we'll have for you right here on the Rangers Network. A full recap of the win over Hayes and a preview of the game against Seguin coming up later this week on Inside Rangers Football. As we come out of the timeout here between sets, and Smithson Valley on top 2-0. Rangers won the first set 25-18, took the second 25-23. Very competitive 2 sets in. But Smithson Valley, that commanding 2-0 lead. Should note that the Rangers have 15 sweeps this year. They've only been swept once, and that was all the way back in the season opener against Reagan. Meanwhile, Hayes trying to avoid getting swept for the 7th time this year. They want to force things to 5 tonight. They've gone the distance 3 times this year, but they got a long way to go. Trailing 0-2, third set underway. Lange, good shot, dug out by the Rangers. Fuentes, that shot not dug out by the Hawks. Smithson Valley on top, 1-0. Hayes, Smithson Valley, bi-district round, opening round of the 5A postseason. Here live on the campus of Canyon Lake High School. Hawk Gym, good showing both fan bases here tonight. Each team trying to survive and advance, and the winner gets either MacArthur or Medina Valley in the area round next week. And that is a point for Smithson Valley on top 2-0. If you see the Rangers get out to a 4 or 5 point lead early, you're going to see an early timeout from the Hawks. But instead, Hayes goes to within 1, 2-1. And the Hawks will serve. Here is Saldana on service. Right-handed jump serve. Saldana hit that to Fuentes. Tough pass, and Disu takes advantage. Maddie Disu, again, she and her twin sister Megan both in the team. Megan on varsity since she was a freshman. Maddie since she was a sophomore. Both seniors now. Tied 2-2. And here is a shot coming from Fuentes. Great dig there made by Briseño. Whistle here though for another double hit called against the Hawks. Rangers ahead 3-2. Smithson Valley's libero, Britton Fedek, checks out. Quick serve from Fuentes. And here's Disu into the net. Rangers may have gotten a piece. And now Olivia Fuentes serves with a 2-point lead. Castillo, bump set, and miscommunication. Disu and Liv Saldana as to whose ball that was. 5-2 Smithson Valley. Castillo for Disu and jumped really early, and as predicted, with Smithson Valley getting out to an early lead, we see Coach Larquente call for time. With the Rangers on top by 4. This is a perfect time to remind you to subscribe to the Rangers Network. When you subscribe to the Rangers Network, you'll get notifications on all programming here that are covered in Smithson Valley Athletics. Volleyball matches, football games, basketball games, soccer matches, and more, along with weekly coaches shows as well. To include our weekly Inside Rangers football show with head coach Larry Hill. Should note that Smithson Valley football, with their win over Hayes this past week, they have clinched the District 12 5A title. And the Rangers will have a home playoff game, not this coming Friday, but the week after, against either Georgetown or Cedar Park. Out of the timeout. Hawks respond. Kill there for Lou Lange, who will now serve for Hayes. Again committed to play Utah Tech. And her serve is over. Really good serve received there by Fedek. Here is Spradling. It's last touched by Disu. Smithson Valley back in front by 4. Or no, it is Ranger serve. That's what I thought. Ball went back to the Hawks side. It is point and server Smithson Valley. And it is Lily Johnson. Good job by Castillo adjusting to a bad pass. Whistle blows, and the down official, the signal for thumbs up means they'll replay the point. I think that he was about to call the whistle for a player being over the line, caught his mistake, and put up a thumbs up. So we play again. And it turns out to work in Smithson Valley's favor. Hayes has something working there, but the Rangers will take it. On top by 5, 8-3. And remember, the Hawks have already used one timeout. Johnson serve. Hit that to Saldana. Tough serve reception. And the Smithson Valley lead grows to 6 on top, 9-3. And leading 2 sets to none. 1 by 7 in set 1, by 2 in set 2. Disu with a shot there for Hayes. Back set for Spradling. Smithson Valley on top, 10-3. And if the Hawks aren't careful, this could get away. Looks like Laura Quinte wants to keep that timeout reserved for now. Ursenio on the serve reception, flying in. Disu down the line, can't land in. And the lead is now 8. Now Smithson Valley 14 points away from a sweep. And their 10th win in a row. And more importantly, their first playoff win since 2016. Works how to block. Good double stuff there. Disu and Michaela Whites for the Hawks. And a Ranger player is down. And it is Emily Wirtz. And she is in a lot of pain. And Hawks Gym has fell silent here. And Wirtz not putting any weight on her left leg right now. Very emotional as you saw Wirtz react after landing following that attempt at going airborne. Tough moment there for Smithson Valley. Hayes as well. You saw the Hawk players react once Wirtz went down. And the entire gym, in respect for Wirtz, fell silent. Gave the training staff all the room and space they needed to address Wirtz, who's now being helped towards the locker rooms and the training area here at Hawk Gym. We play on. Smithson Valley leading by 7, but right now the thoughts of the team with number 7, Emily Wirtz. And out of the injury stoppage, Smithson Valley scores on a service error by Hayes. 12-4. Ranger leading by 8. Rotations here for Smithson Valley. And now Marlo Berry. Setter to serve. Does so to Saldana. Here's a back set for Disu. Another double step block there for the Rangers. Macy Mathis and Megan Zamora. Timeout taken by Hayes. And the Hawks have used their 2 timeouts with Smithson Valley on top 13-4. And again, as you look at the Rangers huddle, head coach Melissa Miller talking to her team. Do have to think about right now Emily Wirtz. Very tough to see the senior go down the way that she did. Helped to the training area by the training staff of the Rangers, and just have to hope for the best moving forward. Again, a special player, Emily Walsh, team leader in kills. More than 500 in her career. Also so good defensively, second of the team in digs per set. As we come out of the timeout, the Hawks out of them. They've used their two. Smithson Valley a 9-point lead, 13-4. Looking to treat themselves to a first-round playoff win on this Halloween night. 9-point Ranger lead on service, and here is Barry to Saldana. A one-handed set piece there on the shot from Whites. Shot for the right side, point Smithson Valley. Good swing from MC Ford. Again, the Rangers are without their top point scorer. Have to find other contributors to the scoreboard. 10-point lead on top, 14-4. Tough ball there, and Smithson Valley takes advantage. Ford on the block. Second-year varsity player, MC Ford. Back-to-back points there for the Rangers. Lead is 11, 15-4. Barry, good serve to Saldana. And back set there, kind of off between Georgia Lincoln and Michaela White. And with that, Neela Castillo will check in at setter. And they'll get Megan Dissou back out there as well. 12-point Ranger lead, perhaps on the way to a sweep, barring a huge Hawks comeback. Good serve reception by Dissou. Shot from the middle. How about the play right now from Megan Zamora? The junior had a season-high 10 kills in a win over Piper earlier this month. Junior first year on varsity, making some plays here. Has appeared in more than 90 sets this season. And at that point, Rangers a 13-point lead. Tough reception there by Briseño. Mathis had a tips, kept alive by Zamora. And then to Smithson Valley for being over the line. They'll get it against Macy Mathis. Point for the Hawks. But again, quite the mountain to climb here, trailing by 12 and down 2-0. Maddie Dissou. Line drive serve to Mathis. Barry with the set and the shot. Mathis makes amends for the court error. Back to a 13-point lead. Rotation here for Hayes. Alexia Garcia Campuzano back in for the Hawks. Britton Fennick serves for the Rangers. To Briseño. Castillo for Whites. Shot dug out by Barry. Here's Fuentes. Able to score from the left side. And Smithson Valley inching closer and closer. A dominant third set. And they've done a lot of this heavy lifting without Emily Wirtz. On top by 14. Down the line serve to Campuzano. Pushed over by Dissou. And Smithson Valley can't return. And so the Hawks able to score. And right now Hayes in need of a 4, 5, or 6 point run just to make it interesting. Got a rotation error. That's going to help. A free point, if you will, for Hayes, and the down official explaining to Melissa Miller why the rotation error was called. 19-7, Briseño. Tough pass there, recovered well by Barry. Now Zenner with the first hit. And a whistle, and they're going to get Hayes in the nets. Call here against Lucia Lange. Points, Smithson Valley, 5 points away. On top, 20-7. In for the first time tonight, I believe, is Lauren Franco. Senior will serve it. 31 aces on the year. Lange's shot blocks. Good recovery by Castillo. Shot there from Saldana. And now Fuentes. Was there a touch by the Hawks? No. Point Hayes. And the Hawks drawn to within a dozen, 20-8. But here's Neela Castillo. Right-handed serve. Good eyes there by Franco. And tough there for the Hawks to have the servers there in this situation where the margin for error is non-existent. Smithson Valley 4 points away from round two for the first time in 6 years. Left-handed serve from Barsky. Now Castillo sets up Lange, dug out by Fedek. And that ball to net, won by Smithson Valley on top, 22-18. Hard-fought turnaround year for Hayes, nearing an end. From 14 wins a year ago to 25 this season. But down 0-2 and trailing in a big way here. Shot from the middle, Johnson, good save, Castillo, point Hayes. Again, the Hawks, the hustle has been there tonight. Fought tooth and nail with the Rangers in that last set. Smithson Valley jumping out to that big lead. Just tough for the Hawks to overcome. Not over yet, 22-9. However, another service error against Hayes. That one against Lev Saldana. 14-point lead. Fuentes will serve for Smithson Valley. No Ranger has more aces this year, 54 of them. Served it to Briseño. Castillo sets up Lange with a shot snuffed out. Sprattling shot block, kept alive. Good effort by the Rangers, but Johnson short-armed the two-handed push shot. Hawks extending their season for at least a few more serves. Lucia Lange. Serve received there by Franco. Shot from Johnson, and it is now match set for Smithson Valley. The last time the Rangers advanced beyond the opening round, the players here in middle school, happened back in 2016. Lily Johnson to Saldana. Castillo to Disu. And the Hawks not ready for their season to end just yet. And a look at Emily Wirtz back in from the training room on crutches now. Teammates consoling her. Very tough to see her go down in the manner that she did. Rangers now playing some inspired volleyball. 1 point away from advancing to the area round. 24-11. That shot, no touch by Hayes. Attacking error instead against Zamora. Replay on. Megan Disu. There's a shot to send the Rangers into the second round. Macy Mathis on the 75th and final point for the Rangers tonight, as Smithson Valley moving on for the first time since 2016. That's going to wrap up our coverage here from Hawk Gym. Final score in 3 sets. Smithson Valley sweeps Hayes to move on to the area round, where they'll face either MacArthur or Medina Valley. On behalf of our entire Rangers Network crew, I'm Brant Freeman saying good night from Canyon Lake High School as Smithson Valley knocks off Hayes in the bi-district round of the 5A postseason.